I'm Ian DeMars, and today I'll be introducing the strength training program for freshman and university football players in high school. Now, a couple things to go over before we start the program is make sure that when you go into the weight room that you have proper lifting attire on, so a nice loose-fitting shirts, shorts, and athletic shoes. And when you are in the weight room, make sure that you follow the rules that they have. Some examples would be when you're done using a lift, make sure that you clear the weight off of it. Make sure that the weight that you, or the system that you're using is far off the wall, that you don't leave any marks. Alright, so the first mesocycle that we'll be going through will be the preseason, which will take place during the summer after school finishes, and here we go. Okay, so the first mesocycle we'll be going through will be the preseason, which takes place during the summer right before the school year starts. And today I'll be having my friend Jake Hennis help me out. So to start off, before you do go into lifting, you want to make sure you are warmed up, doing a little bit of jogging as my friend Jake will show. Then after you're done jogging, you're going to do some light stretching, make sure you're all loose and ready to go. This should take about 10 minutes to do. Now that Jake is all ready to go, we'll get started with our lifts. The first lift we'll be doing will be the bench press. And before we get into this, just want to let everyone know that the weight we want our freshmen and sophomores to do is about 60% of their body weight. That may seem light at first, but it is the preseason. So we want to start off light and then go into heavier weights. And if they do feel like that it is too light, they can build their weight up after the first set. So what Jake will be doing with the bench press is he'll be putting both his hands where the little mark is on the bench. And then once he gets that on there, he'll lift the bar up. And then he'll bring the bar down, and once it hits his chest, he'll explode up. And for that, you'll be doing 3 sets of 10, 8, and 7 reps. And then that's what the first workout is on the bench. Next one we'll be doing will be curls. So what Jake will be doing is he'll grab the curl bar right here. And with the curl bar, you want to make sure that your elbows are in and do not bend out as you go up. So what Jake will be doing is he'll bring the bar up and then slowly back down, so it works out the arms pretty well. He'll go back up again. And again, this is three sets of 10, 8, and 7 reps using the 60% of your body weight. Do not build up your weight for this one unless you really do feel like you need more weight. So the next one we'll be doing will be push-ups. For this, Jake will get on the ground. There you see his hands are shoulder width apart, and then to start off, he'll explode up, then slowly go down, and he'll explode up again, and slowly go down. He'll be doing 3 sets of these, 15 push-ups. You do not need weight for this as of right now, but later on, if you want, you can add more weight by placing like a plate on the person's back. The next workout we'll be doing will be 1-arm rows. So what Jake will be doing is, after he moves that bar, he'll put one leg on the bench, and then he'll use this for resistance, and then he'll grab the barbell, the dumbbell with his arm, and he'll bring it up to his chest and back down. And like I said, this is also 3 sets of 10, 8, and 7 reps. You should do the weight according to what you feel is best. You don't want to go too heavy too early. The next workout we'll be doing will be bent bar row. So over here we'll have Jake come over here. And he'll grab the bar. What you want to do is after he grabs the bar, he'll bring it up. And once there's the position you want to be. You want to have a slight bend in the knee. You want to have the butt back, straight back. And then he'll bring the bar up to the chest and down, and up again, and down. And again, this is 3 sets of 10, 8, and 7 reps. And then the last thing we'll be doing for the first workout day of the week will be abs. So what we'll do for the first day of abs is that we'll just do sit-ups. We'll do 3 sets of 25 sit-ups. So for this one, Jake will be on the ground, have his knees bent, have his arms folded across his shoulder, and then he'll come up, and then back down. And that's the first day of our workout program for the preseason. Okay, for the next day of our preseason program, we'll be doing focusing mostly on legs, and since we already showed Hennis warming up on Monday, we really don't need to show him warming up again. So the first workout we'll have today will be the squat. So what Hennis will do is grab the bar, then he'll put his head under the bar, place it on his shoulders, get it there nice and firm, and then he'll lift it up. And then when he's so for the second day of the preseason program, we'll be focusing mostly on leg workouts. Hennis has already jogged and did his stretching before, so now we'll go on to the first workout, which will be the squat. So what Hennis will do is he'll put his hands on the bar, and then after that he'll go under the bar, put the bar on his shoulders, get it there so where it fits nice and good, then he'll lift the bar up, gets his feet shoulder width apart, and then when he squats down, he's going to want to get it to where his legs are at about a 90-degree angle, has a straight back, and then he explodes up. And for that, you'll be doing 3 sets, 10, 8, 7 reps. And then the weight again will be 60% of your body weight, with if it does feel like you can move up. So now that Hennis is done squatting, we can move on to lunges, where he can actually keep the bar there. So he'll grab the bar, put it back on his shoulder, and then for lunges, what he'll do is he'll have his feet together, and then what he'll do is he'll extend one leg out, have it on a 90-degree angle, and then come back up. And then he'll do that with the other leg. And again, this is 3 sets of 10, 8, and 7 reps. And for each rep, that stands for each leg. So he'll be doing the left leg 10 times, and then the right leg 10 times. So after that, we'll now go do step-ups. With step-ups, you can either do it with a barbell, or you can do it with a dumbbell. So for this one, we'll just use what we have available. So we'll use a little bit of 25-pound weights. And what Hennis will do is he'll have both weights in his hand. And then what he'll want to do is he'll step up onto the box, explode up with the other leg, and then come back down. Then he'll do it with the other leg, explode up, bring that leg up, come back down. And again, this is 3 sets of 10, 8, 7 reps. Each rep will be for each leg, so 10 for one leg and 10 for the other leg. The next thing he'll be doing will be calf raises. So we'll go over here to the calf raise machine. So what Hennis will do is he'll get under the foam padding he has here, have his feet more towards the edge of the machine, and then what he'll do is he'll lift up, and then lift up and then come down. And again, this is 3 sets of 10, 8, and 7 reps. And then for our final workout of the day, as I'll help Hennis, will be abs again, but this time we're going to focus on abs with leg movement as well. So what I'll have Hennis do is I'll have Hennis lay down on the ground. And the first ab workout we'll be doing will be flutter kicks. So he'll lay down, have the feet up in the air, and then he'll move them up and down. Now he'll do 3 sets of 25 for each of the 3 workouts that we have. So he'll do 25 of each leg. After flutter kicks, he will go on to leg raises. So he'll have his feet together, and he'll bring both legs up, and then back down. Again, this is 3 sets of 25 reps. And then the last one he'll be doing will be scissor kicks. So he'll have his feet laid down like this, and then he'll bring them up, and then he'll start crossing. So you just keep crossing them back and forth. One goes on top, one goes under, and he'll do that 3 sets 25 times each leg. And that's the leg day for the preseason. Okay, so the 3rd day of the preseason workout program will be a full body workout. Hennis is already warmed up by jogging and stretching out, so the first workout will be power clean or hang clean. He'll demonstrate power clean for you. So what he'll do is he'll have the bar, he'll place his feet under the bar, and then he'll put his hands on it. Slightly different than what it is for bench. He wants the hands a little bit closer. He brings it up, kind of just like bent row, and then what he'll do is he'll bend the knees, bend the butt back slightly, straight back, and then he'll explode up, keeping the bar pretty close to his body. And then once he brings it all the way up, so he'll bring it up, and then he'll catch it. And that's a power clean. If you want to do a hang clean, however, what he'll do is he'll have it at his knees like that, and then he'll explode up and catch it, and that's a hang. And that'll be 3 sets of 10, 8, and 7 reps, 60% of your body weight. The next workout we'll be doing will be dips, so we'll go over to the dips machine over here. And what he'll do for dips is he'll get up onto the machine, have his hands on the side here. What he'll do is he'll propel his body up into the air, and then he'll come down, have his arms bent at 90 degrees, and then he'll explode up. And again, that'll be 3 sets of 10, 8, and 7 reps. No additional weight needs to be added unless the dips are feeling too easy for you. The next workout we'll be doing will be body squats with additional weight. So what Hennis will do here is he'll take this medicine ball and he'll just do a normal squat like we did on the squat rack. Keeps the weight in front of him. And again, that'll be 3 sets of 10, 8, and 7 reps. Weight can vary about how much you can use. The next one he'll be doing will be push press. So we'll go over here. And what Hennis will do is he'll go inside and grab the bar, and he'll lift it up. And he'll lift it up into a position where it's kind of where it bends his wrists. And then what he'll do is he'll bend his knees just slightly for about 2-3 seconds, and then he'll explode straight up. And then come back down. And what you'll do again is 3 sets of 10, 8, and 7 reps. And the final thing that'll be on the full body lifting will be deadlift. So we'll go back over to the clean station. And what we'll have Hennis do is get his feet under the bar, and then he'll put his hands on the bar. And what he wants to do here is wants to keep the back straight. Make sure that he doesn't overbend too far, because that's where you get back pain. If you keep the back straight and you bring it up properly, then you will not have any pain. So go bring it up. And again, that'll be 3 sets of 10, 8, and 7 reps. You do not want to try and do too much weight, as this can be a reason or a cause of back injuries. And then the last thing for there'll be no lifting on Friday, but there will be a little bit of light running, as we'll have the athletes do 3 300-yard shuttles for time, and that is the preseason lifting program. Okay, so now we are in mesocycle 2, which is in-season lifting. For in-season, due to the fact that players will be practicing almost every day, we won't have them lift as much during the week, and we'll have them do limited workouts. So Monday and Wednesdays will be the workout days, and then Tuesdays will be ab days. So what we'll do for Mondays and Wednesdays is bench, squat, and power clean. So the first one we'll do is have Jake do some bench. Don't really need to go over it too much, as we have stated about it in previous videos. So now we'll go over to squat. For in-season, they'll be doing 3 sets of 5 reps each, with the weight being at 75% of their body weight. And if the weight does feel too light, they can go up after each set. And now after squat, we will go to power clean. And those are our lifting days for Monday and Wednesday. Now we'll go on to our Tuesday days, which will be ab lift workouts. For our ab workouts, most of them have been done before, so we'll have Hennis go through those, and then we'll explain the ones that we have not gone through. So the first one that we'll be doing will be sit-ups, so just a regular normal sit-up. The next one will be flutter kicks. After flutter kicks will be scissor kicks, then leg raises, and the new one that we'll be introducing will be partner leg push. So what Hennis will do is he'll have his legs straight up in the air towards me, and what I will be doing is I'll be pushing his legs either straight ahead or towards the sides, and what he'll be doing is he'll put his hands on my ankles so he doesn't get too off balance. And the last ab workout that we'll be doing will be a plank. So what he'll do is he'll lay down, and then he'll have his arms slightly bent, and then he'll lift his body up, have a straight back, keep the butt down, and he'll do that 3 times for a minute. And then the other ab workouts will be 3 sets for 15 reps. Thank you, Jake. And that is the in-season strength training program. A final mesocycle will be the off-season strength training program. There will not be a post-season strength training program because freshmen and junior varsity teams are not eligible to be in postseason play. So our first workout for our off-season program will be bench press. And most of these workouts for off-season have been demonstrated in the earlier part of the video. So what Hennis will do is come down and then back up. After bench press, he'll go up and do push-ups, which I will talk about. So what Jake will do for this is he'll have his arms on the handles, and then he'll put hang his body up in the air, and then he'll pull his body up and back down. And for the off-season workout session, it'll be 5 sets of 5 reps, depending on what workout you do, 85% of your body weight with the ability to move up if the weight seems too light. The next workout will be bent bar row. After bent bar row will be skull crushers. So what Jake will be doing for skull crushers is he'll use the smaller bar that we have and he'll hold it up straight in the air. And then he'll bend his arms back, bring it just below his head, and then explode up. And after skull crushers, the final lift for the first day of the off-season program will be push-ups. And for the off-season program, our goal is to build more muscle and lose fat. So what we want to try and do for push-ups is we want to try and have them put a weight on their back. And that's the first day of the off-season workout. The first day was mostly an arm workout. The second day will be focused more on legs. So the first workout will be squats. After squats, we'll do hip thrusters. So what we do for hip thrusters is Jake will take his dumbbell, and what he'll do is he'll hold it like this, and then after he holds it like this, he'll bend back a little bit, bring the bar down, and then he'll explode up, bring it up high into the air. After hip thruster, he'll do leg press. And for leg press, he'll use the leg press machine. And what he'll do is he'll put his shoulders under it, explode up, and slowly come down. The next thing we'll have him do will be leg curls. So what Jake will do is he'll lay down on the leg curl machine, make sure that his body's flat, and then he'll curl his legs up, and then back down. And then the final thing that he'll do for the second day of the off season will be ab workouts. The ab workouts that we'll have during the off season will be ones that the players can choose to do, and they'll be doing 5 sets of those, 25 reps. And for the final day of the off season lifting program, will be a mixture of upper and lower body. The first one he'll be doing will be incline bench. Now, incline bench is very similar to just regular bench regarding hand placement and when to bring the bar up and when to bring it down and explode up. The next lift he'll be doing will be front squat. Now, front squat is similar to regular squat, except you hold it in the front of your body. There you see Jake crosses his arms over the bar for placement, then he'll lift up. And then the motion of it is basically the same as a regular squat. The next thing he'll be doing will be power cleans. And the last lift of the day will be deadlift. And that is the workout program for off-season lifting. So the freshman and junior varsity football strength training program is officially over with the 3 mesocycles: preseason, in-season, and off-season. And as I said earlier, this is beneficial for the younger athletes for high school, as it will benefit them going into varsity football. And I'd just like to say thank you for watching.